episode features the Retroid Pocket 2S, a self-funded first release purchase. It's black, with only the 8+ 128 GB model available at launch for $1,399. An officially included tempered glass screen protector was provided. Let's quick unbox it. Next, the appearance introduction segment. Fellow gamers familiar with the old RP5 can skip. Its design is the same as the old RP5. I previously bought the white one, and its overall texture and quality was significantly superior to this black version. This cheap-looking black plastic does feel a bit inexpensive, but the casing craftsmanship is excellent. The body has almost no rough edges and is tightly fitted. Honestly, among all the handhelds I purchased, the ones with the best exterior details are the RP5 and this G2. Other handheld consoles I've bought have had minor cosmetic flaws, so I must commend Retroid on this aspect. The buttons also have the exact same tactile feel as the old Retroid Pocket 5. The D-pad and ABXY buttons remain quite stiff, which was my chief complaint about the older RP5. The joystick feel is pleasant, and the entire device is remarkably lightweight at just 280 grams, making it the lightest among large-screen Android handheld consoles, truly one of its biggest highlights. Another major highlight is the Snapdragon G2 Gen 2. The in-box accessories consist solely of a Type-C data cable. Many fellow gamers thought the G2 was simply a refreshed RP5, but besides the SoC, there are other distinctions. WLAN went from LPDDR5x to UFS, and Bluetooth was upgraded from 5.1 to 5.4. For comparison, let's look at the ANTUTU benchmark scores of other high-performance Android handhelds. I never imagined the Real 8 Gen 2 and the Odin wouldn't even beat the G2 Gen 2. Next up is the game testing segment. For PS2 God of War 2, it can be played smoothly at up to 3.5x resolution. In contrast, the Snapdragon 865 in the old RP5 could only handle 2.5x resolution. Even for a super demanding PS2 game like Shadow of the Colossus, tests show it can run smoothly at up to 2.5x resolution. This has truly addressed the Retroid Pocket 5's last performance shortcoming. The new SoC's performance on the MADE platform is also commendable. Astral Chain and Bayonetta 3 ran poorly on the RP5, but they are finally playable after switching to the G2 Gen 2. You should note that you need to change the drivers because the default ones can cause abnormal interfaces in some games. Use the Eden emulator to automatically detect and recommend drivers. Then you just need to download and install them. Running games that aren't very performance demanding, like Super Mario Wonder, is also effortlessly smooth. Next we have the major PS3 game test. PS3 emulators are still quite imperfect at the moment. I'm running it at a 720p resolution, and it also requires a G2 Gen 2 compatible drivers for better performance, otherwise the graphics will exhibit various problems. For a game like Asura's Wrath, or as I call it, QTE Chaos, the frame rate generally hovers around 20-something frames per second, which is largely sufficient for a playable experience. Lastly, regarding the drawbacks, my specific device produces a noticeable coil whine when running at full power. Screaming. For those of you who have received your units, please comment and let me know if this is a common issue. I'm Kevin, and your continued support is my greatest motivation to keep updating. See you in the next episode.